So we've let her into our homes for years on TV, that is, with The Cosby Show. Remember how cute she was hanging with Mr. Cooper? That's So Raven, Raven's Home, the Cheetah Girls movies, and so many more.
It's quite a resume. Now this actress, producer, and director is playing games.
Think you have a way with words? Well, so do our players. And tonight, two board game brainiacs are going head to head for their chance to win up to $10,000. It's time for Scrabble!
All right, please welcome the host of our new game show, Scrabble, Raven-Symone. Congrats on the gig and welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Can I first say, I watched you grow up.
Thank you.
And it's amazing, and I'm so happy for you and all your
Thank you very
success.
much. I've been in the industry since I was 16 months old. I'm 38 years old now, and I finally found something in the industry that I have never done.
Yeah, really. You've done
exactly right.
I found it.
Game show.
And it's a game show, and it's one of my favorite games that I've played my whole entire life.
Most people know how to play Scrabble.
Most people know how to play Scrabble.
But, you know, it's hard to keep it condensed for a TV show. So how true is it to the board game, and what do you guys do to keep it tight?
Well, what I love about this version of Scrabble is that you do feel like you're playing Scrabble, especially in the last two rounds.
Okay.
The first round, one of my favorites, the one that if you can't play Scrabble really well, you'll still love to play. I give you a clue, and I give you a rack of letters, and then you come up with the word that's in that rack.
Okay.
Now, when we get to the second and third round, you will get a rack of letters, each player, and then they have to make a word and you put it up on the board. And it's really about landing on those special squares and getting as many points as you can, because whoever wins that second round moves on to the last one. I give you 7 racks of letters, and you have a few seconds to make as many words as you can and fill up that board. You gotta land on the triple word. You gotta land on those double word bonuses.
Oh,
so it's really fun. My mother-in-law saw, she goes, oh yeah, I'm playing Scrabble. It's fantastic.
Oh,
Great.
wow, that's awesome. How hard is it for you, though, to be standing there and be not wanting to be playing the game since you loved it so much? How do you trying to put the answers out there for them?
Well, let me just keep it 100 with you both. When I was growing up, my spelling sucked. I am not a good speller. My teacher played games like Boggle and Scrabble with me, so I definitely know how to keep my mouth shut, but I'm just like, I see this word, and I have to learn to just keep, just be simple. But the words that they come up with that are much more extravagant than, dog or food that I would come up with, I'm not going to help them when they win. They know what they're doing. We have wonderful Scrabble players that know the 9, the 8, the 2, the 3-letter words that Scrabble allows. Words that are Q, A, B, C. That's not a real word. Look it up. There's a Scrabble dictionary. But they know those words, and I'm so happy to know them.
It sounds like on-the-job training. Have you picked up some tips? Have you gotten better at your Scrabble?
Next question.
Are there strategies, though?
Of course there's strategies. The strategy is you have to make the best word with the most points. It's not always your favorite word. It's about the placement on the board. It's about racking up as many points. So putting your X on the double letter score, or putting that 2-letter word on a triple word score, but it's like a Q and an X for some reason. It's really about strategic placement of your words, and it's amazing some of the things that you see on the board.
I love that. It's kind of like a twist on the
Yeah,
original.
right.
Yeah, most definitely.
What is your game board personality? You said that this was one of your favorites, but did you have other favorite games?
Oh my goodness, yes. I play a lot of bananagrams.
Oh, yeah. That at home?
I love that, which is, it's not Scrabble. I play Sequence. I've played Mousetrap with my grandfather and Candyland and all those. But you know what I really love to play, which it's a selfless plug, but also really true? Trivial Pursuit, which is also airing right after Scrabble. I love information. I love learning about things, and to be able to be a part of game night on the CW with Trivial Pursuit right after, like both of my childhood games are coming true.
Talk about Trivial Pursuit a little bit. Is it going to be the same kind of questions you have in the board game, or are there a whole new set of questions for the broadcast?
Oh, for sure. Whole new set of questions for the broadcast. And since we are updating all those I'm not, that's LeVar Burton, but since they're updating it, it's for this modern time generation. You not only get history, but you get new pop culture, and you get new business. So it's going to educate us while entertaining us.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
All right. Again, let's rewind a little bit. Again, we all know you from TV, from movies, all that kind of stuff. But you're also doing stuff behind the camera now.
Mostly behind the camera.
Producing?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Most definitely. I love that. I have been through a lot of the industry and done a lot of things. And the one thing that actually I had a passion for was fixing problems and helping people understand why they're doing the things that they're doing. I also was the type of actress that would stand in the right place before lighting had to tell me, because I understood it. So I just directed my first pilot for the Disney Channel, and hopefully it goes, we're hoping. But it feels so good to be able to create a story from the bottom up, really craft the tone of it, and work with some of the most talented kids I've ever worked with in my life. And I will continue to do that, as well as adults, and continue to make stories appear on your screen, whether it's fun, drama, or whatnot. I love directing, I love producing, and I'm also in a podcast with my wife called Tea Time with Raven and Miranda, and that's another way that I can like explain and teach about the industry.
You're just wearing so many hats these days. If you had to pick something that fits your mood the most right now, directing, producing, still acting, hosting, what do you think you like the best?
Ooh, what do I like the best? Well, I'm here, so obviously game showing. I think it would be, I honestly think it would be a tie between Scrabble and directing. Because with Scrabble, I get to be like Raven-Symone. And then with directing and producing, I get to like take that girdle off and take that spank off and really get down and dirty. But with Scrabble, I've been working with David Hurwitz, the EP, and we are collaborative, so it feels good.
But you're doing the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Right? I directed an episode of that as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I'm really excited. I'm director and EP of Alice in the Palace. So that's my... Yeah.
That's your baby.
That's my baby.
Besides the baby that's at home. The
Besides
little
Quinn.
Yorkie. Oh, my God.
Your little Yorkie dog in the backyard.
Yeah, my baby,
Who's tangling with the possum in Los Angeles.
Yes, Miranda, I had to tell him the story.
It was so wonderful to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to stop in.
Thank you for having me. Don't forget to watch Scrabble. I'm so excited about it.
That's right. And it kicks off tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here on Pix 11. Don't miss it.